You are now flying.
For God so love the world, every Israelite, boy or girl. And God don't even get down with the swirl. It'll make them hurl. Another meaning of casting your pearls. Keep her from the swine and a daughter without no curls. Yes, I am an Israelite. Gotta get my spirit right. Babylon burning up in red. That's an Edomite. Wake up, Jacob, out of the bed. Get repent or die. And if you don't, then off with your head. Eyes up to the sky. You don't even know him, but I'm here to introduce you. See yourself up in the scripture, frozen up like your Medusa. All confusion gotta go. Religion gotta go. Whatever comes first, any, many, mighty, mo. Catch a dragon by your store. Yeah, them laws make him holler when the prophet shows up. We burning off them clergy collars. Yeah, I'm standing on this Bible cause this word it make me taller. When I'm bouncing through the scripture, gonna think that I'm a baller. Cautious. Christianity, it make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with caution. Christianity, it make me nauseous. We show up to kill that nonsense. Winning souls for the kingdom be our offense. We a godsend, so move with caution.
I'm with IUIC. Keep our name up out your mouth. I'm with IUIC. We do the Lord's work from coast to coast, sea to sea. We the front runners that's speaking with no pride. Just open up your eyes, you can see we worldwide. We teaching God's laws with the faith in Jesus Christ. That's the secret sauce you can't purchase with a price. Bishops on deck, double honors, that's respect. Spirit get vexed, we gon' hand court press. Yeah, you know we tighten up, keep the boots buckled up. Them the soldiers of the Lord. Man, hold up. 144, yeah, that's the goal. So I keep my fringes on, rockin' purple with the gold.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And one thing that we live by, keep our name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your mouth.
Man, hold up, what's the damn deal? IUIC, Vanguards, that's for real. Haters gon' hate, but real gon' respect it. Laid up with wisdom, keep on me like a necklace. 1 hater, 2 hater, 3 hater, 4. The Lord still blessing, gainsayers on froze. Man, keep a name about your mouth. And we ain't gon' talk, cause the actions quiet loud. From Africa to Cuba, from Haiti to Japan. The acts of the apostles, line flowing through the land. England to Alaska, Guyana, Suriname. If you ain't about to work, then you wouldn't understand.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And one thing that we live by, keep our name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons, keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told.
I done came down, miles on the truck, cause the captain's called the mission. It's a bliss, I'm pulling up. If you touch one, then you gotta touch us all. Soon as Christ get the call, Babylon gotta fall. It's that man's A, okay, see I'm on the way. I gotta pick up my deacon, cause he bout to fix their face. I done came down, keep my name about your mouth. Representing all the kingdom, raised by lions in the South. Man, what's the deal? I can't stand all the hating. It's a boom, that's my phone vibrating, cause another hater talking. And Israel through the walking, passing flyers, teach our people, yeah, this truth, you never stop it, man.
We got a lot of haters on us, we finna bring it out. Inspect the gadgets all around to see what we about. My brothers stay around me, that's how we do in the South. And Mouth, name about your mouth. Don't be speaking on my bishop and my deacons. Keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told. Keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Be speaking on my bishop and my deacons. Keep their name about your mouth. Name about your mouth. Purple and gold, you been told. Keep their name about your mouth.
Can't wait till the sun out, boy. Yeah, book of our fathers, one of our arbors. Bitch, not stalling, boy. Deacon on deck, yeah, slobber, boy. Yeah, he black shine, no callers. Hammer time.
Shut your black mouth.
They don't want none of these problems. I'ma fix these knuckles' faces. Yeah, we up next, great placement. Occasional flex on these haters. Shout out to Maker, making us able. Friday night raw, all shots, no chases. Deacon ASAP gon' blaze him. He don't be lying. You're gonna die. You get out of line. Thank God for his majors.
Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere. Fix your face. We ain't going. Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere.
What's going on? Fix Your Face Fridays. We back, baby.
That's right.
We weren't here yet. Did we have one last week?
Nah, we weren't here last week. We was
we put in the work last week, right?
That's right.
Hey, we back, man. Listen, we back for Fix Your Face. Once again, Deacon IBL ain't here, man. What's up, Deke? Where you at, man? Where you at, bruh? Where you at? I'm supposed to be the visitor. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be the visitor.
Damn, shots fired.
Shots fired. I gotta throw a couple shots at Deacon. What's going on, Deacon IBL? Deacon IBL couldn't make it, man. But guess what? The rest of the crew is here. All right.
Right.
Tomorrow, right?
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless Israel.
What's your name, dude?
What's your name? Officer Yawasab.
And to his right,
hey, Captain Azariah in the
Captain
building. Fix your
AZ3. Right to my left.
Officer Lahab, fix your forehead, Israel.
Something wrong with it.
And then to the left of him.
Officer Zakai.
Really?
Officer Zakai, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless.
That might be Levi.
Sapase. All right, today's class is Ken's, well, KKK, all right? Ken's, Karen's, and Keishas. Ken's, Karen's, and Keisha.
Keisha's are the worst.
Keisha's the worst.
Yeah,
right?
Keisha is
Out of all of them, Keisha
is the worst.
is the worst.
Self-hating
The
niggas.
black woman.
You a self-hating nigga.
Hey, listen, the black woman got to get in order, man. Straight up, man. It's time. It's time for y'all to get in order. You know, and it's a fight. It's a fight every day. Hell, we fighting them at home,
Right.
in the streets. We fighting everywhere,
At
bro.
camp, they the worst ones at camp, boy. They fighting hard for Christianity, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, listen, check this out. We're going to get right into it, man. We're going to get right into it. I'll blame IT for being late, for us being late.
Damn.
So we starting out with Ken. I
Got to
see.
throw somebody under the bus, all right?
it.
So, listen, we're going to start with this first video. No, in fact, give me Romans 15:4.
Let's go.
We're going to do it right.
Bring it on.
We're going to do it right, man. Because everything we talk about is history. It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible, all right? It's
Bible.
in the, that's Bible.
That's Bible.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4.
Come on.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
So this Bible was written for us to learn from. This is where we find hope. All right. This is where we find our history at.
Right.
What happened to us? Where do we go? Why are we in a lower state today? Why is the black woman put against the black man, and Hispanic man, and Native American man? Why is this? It's in the scriptures. All right. So we'll go to our first video. All right.
Volume. Sound.
Which race do you hate the most?
Y'all all right today, IT?
Oh, black.
Oh, run it back.
Which race do you hate the most? Oh, black.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
I disagree with their thinking. I don't think like that, and I can't.
You wanna know which one I hate?
What?
The 40-yard dash. That's the race
So he
I
was
hate.
talking about an actual race, like running race.
Right.
But he said, what race you hate? Black. Wow. But this shows the hatred, the level of hatred they have for it.
Hey, check there. Go back to that video. Go back to that video.
Which race do you hate the most?
Oh, black.
Balls. Look how easy it was for him to say that.
It rolled off the tongue.
It's so like he talks about it so much. You like listen when they at home, they talk about how they hate niggas. You know what I mean? When they at work, they talk about how they hate niggas. When they at church, they talking about hating. Why? Listen, man, go to Ezekiel 35:5.
When they at work,
when they at work,
they be saying, you know what they be saying?
What?
I hate the Mondays.
I hate the Mondays.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Mondays.
Mondays.
I hate the Mondays.
Praise of my white Jesus.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Because this is an older gentleman. Yeah. I guarantee you he got grandkids. Mm-hmm. He got kids who has grandkids. And this same type of thought process is taught. Because listen to his demeanor, how he said it as if, oh, what other race would you expect? Oh, black. Like
he said,
that's given. Like, of course I hate the black people.
He said, I can't even think the way that they think. Like, what the hell?
Like, he didn't have to think about it. He had to say, he said, oh, black. Like,
and people say that racism isn't in America today. You got rappers that said they never seen racism, like Lil Wayne and a few other people. You out your dang mind. Because a white man helped him, he don't see racism. It's racism every day. These white folks that's super racist are doctors. It's what's it called? Lawyers, judges, firemen. Hell, we seen down the street. We at camp how they treated a man that passed out. We out here teaching the camp. Man passed out.
Dude put his blinker on.
Dude passed out.
He stopped at the light.
I ain't never seen him before. Dude had the siren on and everything.
Put his blinker on.
At the light, put his blinker on and waited for the light to turn green.
Listen, I'm not lying when I say this, bro. Actually, Deacon Abiel filmed it. Mm-hmm. That's how bad it was. That's how long the stop was. They waited till the light turned to the left, drove up. They didn't wait. Wasn't concerned. That's pure racism, man. Pure racism. You got that?
Yes, sir. Ezekiel 35:5.
Yeah.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5.
Come on.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
They said they have a what type of hatred?
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
They have a perpetual hatred towards you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I mean, it's ongoing. Ongoing. That's why when it's generation after generation that they hate us. They hate us, man. Come on.
And has shed the blood.
They have what?
And has shed the blood.
They have killed. They have raped. They have robbed our people. Right? Come on.
Of the children of Israel.
Of the children of Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They've done that. Come on.
By the force of the sword.
By the what?
By the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword. They shoot us dead in the streets. They shoot us all the time. They use their weaponry against us. That's what they do. Come on.
By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Come on.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Come on.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Esau is going to pay for this perpetual hatred they have towards the children of Israel. Period. It's going to happen. They going to pay for all this. Listen, you know how easy it was? They going to pay for it. They going to pay for everything they've said, done. Period. They going to pay for everything. Yeah. Imagine, went to sleep, woke up, and did to us. They going to pay for it. Come on.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth.
And with that type of hatred, that whole race has to go. That whole race has to go, man. They have to be disseminated because of their hatred. Period. Come on.
Verse 8?
No. Go to the next video. Is it more on that? That's good. Go ahead. What the hell? Hold on.
Nah, man, respect is a crown, man. That's his crown.
That's his crown.
Hey, this is why they don't be respected. Look at this bullet. But go ahead.
You support reparations for American descendants of slaves. How can you possibly justify taking money through force taxation from someone today?
Whoa.
Play it back. Turn it up some. We can't even hear it.
You support reparations for American descendants of slaves. How can you possibly justify taking money through force taxation from someone today who was never a slaver, whose families were never slavers, who has never been involved in slavery in any way, and giving it to someone today who was never a slave, who has never been a slave, whose parents weren't slaves, whose grandparents weren't slaves? None of that is to diminish the horror of slavery, but to say that reparations is a nutso solution.
Did America benefit from slavery?
Hold on, pause. That's the question right there. That is the question, because you have many people that say, oh, well, I wasn't a slaver, or I wasn't around during slavery. That was back then. But the question is, do you benefit from slavery? Because I'm going to tell you, yes. All these Caucasians, Edomites, benefit from slavery. The parents benefit from slavery. The parents benefit from slavery.
America became a world superpower
based off slavery.
Based off of slavery.
Y'all all right?
Hey, get that in Isaiah 42:22.
Didn't they start the stock market off of slavery?
Right.
They started the stock market off of slavery.
Isaiah 42:22. Yes.
They started this
off of slavery. Many of these banks were founded off of slavery. Your J.P. Morgans, your Chase Banks.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
We are people that are robbed and spoiled. To this day, we are still robbed and spoiled.
Right.
Read on.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
We fill up the jail cells. Remember, it went from slavery. We went out of slavery into Jim Crow laws, which did what? Sent us right back into slavery, right back into the prison system. Then you had the black codes before the Jim Crow laws. Then you had the Jim Crow laws. Even up until now, they trying to bring us back to the Jim Crow laws to do the same thing. Why? Put us back into slavery. Read on.
They are for a prey and none deliver it.
It says we're for a prey. That's why you Edomites get up here. It's like, forget slavery. And you don't need reparations because we're still benefiting off slavery. Why would we give you reparations? Read on.
They are for a prey and none deliver it.
Read.
For a spoil and none saith restore.
And that's what our people do not understand. They are not going to give you reparations. We are a spoil. We are slaves in this nation. That's why none saith restore. That's why he said, reparations. Wow, how can you justify reparations? I don't know. How about the 400 some odd years of slavery that we've been enduring in this country?
But check this out, Cap. Check this out. Everybody else get it. The Chinese get it.
Exactly.
The Jewish man get it. Elam get it. The Chinese, everybody gets it.
Right.
That's because we are spoiled. That's what our people don't understand. And that's why we get called up all confused whenever situations like this happen and Esau come and say, you can't justify reparations and da-da-da-da-da. But our people still fighting. We are going to a nation that cannot help us or save us.
The fact that they're having the conversation on stolen land that they took by violence is amazing. That's the hypocrisy.
That's that pride.
Because you hear what he said. You can't force somebody to pay for stuff that y'all literally took the land by deadly force. Y'all killed millions and millions of our people. And then you talk about, because the force he's talking about is like some type of legislation where they have a have a conversation. That didn't happen with our people.
Nope.
They were killed for this land.
Right.
Hey, listen, give me Isaiah 14.
You know?
You're going to learn today.
Start at verse 2. I don't give a damn what he talking about.
Yeah, we're going to get the reparations.
You going to pay. Oh, we going to get it.
Not that reparation.
Righteous reparations.
We don't need it.
Go back to that video.
What you doing? Listen, we don't need it in money. We want it in blood. We want it in bloodshed. That's what we want. We want the Most High and come and
You
deliver
got to finish
us.
the video first.
All right, let's read that.
Right. The book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Come on.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Nah, that's reparations.
That's real
right?
reparations.
That's
right there.
real.
Can we get a bomb?
That's What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Come on, New York.
Come on, Greenleaf. Greenleaf. Let's come on, man. Come on.
For servants and handmaids.
For what?
For servants and handmaids.
For servants and handmaids. Come on.
And they shall take them captives.
Who?
And they shall take them captives.
Come on.
Whose captives they were.
And who was captive? We gonna take them back. That's reparations. Come on.
And they shall rule.
We shall what?
And they shall rule.
We shall what?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
That is justification right there. That is justice. Go down to verse 21. I ain't gonna read all of that.
Verse 21.
Come on.
Prepare slaughter.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter.
Come on.
For his children.
That's all I want. Prepare slaughter for his children. Why? Because y'all gonna pay for it. Talking about we ain't a slave.
Right.
Our fathers ain't a slave. But guess what? We still reaping the repercussions of what our forefathers did.
Right.
Your ass gonna do the same damn thing. You gonna reap all the benefits that your forefathers done. Right? That perpetual hatred you have against the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. It's gonna happen. Prepare slaughter. Read it again.
Verse 21.
It makes my teeth white, like Bishop said. Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
For his children. Come on.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the what?
For the iniquity.
For the sins, the iniquity, the evil. Come on.
Of their fathers.
So they gonna pay for it too. So y'all got reparations coming, but it's in blood.
Because this right here, the real reparations. That's why it says for the iniquity of their fathers. Because our people are coming for reparations from slavery, not realizing the real reparations is right here. The iniquity of their fathers was all the atrocities they did to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And guess what? These children are learning from their fathers. Right? That's why nothing has changed. The same demon back then is here today on this earth. Yep. Why? Because you seen the first video. That's why I brought the point out. That old man, he has children and grandchildren. And guess what? They taught that he's teaching them that same perpetual hatred on our people.
Yep. Go ahead. Let's finish this video.
From slavery.
Hold on, run it back, son. Run it back, son. Run it back, son. Run it back, son. Run it back.
I didn't. That's a damn lie.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Go ahead.
She said America. She said America.
Slavery in any way, and giving it to someone today who was never a slave, who has never been a slave.
Pause. And that's where he's making the point. Why would we give reparation? I never was a slaver, and you have never been a slave. That's the point he's trying to make. So why would we give reparations to you who was never a slave?
But Cap, check this out. Technically, we are slaves right now. Our faces ain't on the money. We don't make no laws. We don't have no land. This is not our land.
Hey, y'all stop. The fact that you have to ask for reparations shows you are a slave.
Message.
Esau didn't have to ask to come and rape, rob, and pillage and steal our land. The fact that we have to ask shows and proves that we still slaves.
You got to ask for freedom. You got to ask the things that supposed to make you a citizen here. We have to vote and get legislation for. That proves that we're not from this place. But this ain't our land.
Right. Go back to it. Go back.
Play on. Yeah.
Parents weren't slaves. The grandparents weren't slaves. None of that is to diminish the horror of slavery, but to say that reparations is a nutso solution.
Did America benefit from slavery?
I didn't.
He said America.
But did America's history benefit from slavery?
I mean, no.
All right, so I'm going to ask this very, very, very directly. It's a very way important answer. Did your parents receive anything from the New Deal, specifically Social Security?
Perhaps not yet. They probably will.
So
perhaps
you don't-
Social Security.
Yeah, American descendants of slaves were excluded from Social Security as a means of public policy. So when you look at the position that American descendants of slaves are in, that's generational poverty. So you're going to have to be very explicit about the reason why you're doing this thing. We have to recognize that the assets were taken from American descendants of slaves, and it's the federal government's job to redress.
Hundreds of years ago, I would have supported it at the time.
At the time, we're talking about the 80s,
Right.
my friend.
We're talking about
Oh, pause. And this is what they do. They like to throw all hundreds of years. This was just in the 80s.
This white boy is stupid.
It's as hell.
No,
He don't know
he's
nothing.
stupid.
He don't know nothing. He's stupid.
He's stupid. He plain stupid.
Right.
He play. That's what
That's
they
why
do.
they throw words out there. Oh, that was hundreds of years ago. I would have supported. No, this was just in the 80s of what he's talking about.
That's where that huge wage gap came. That
Yeah.
financial gap between our people and Esau's, because this is their land. That's why it's that big, because of slavery and the lack of education they did with us.
Yep. Is there more to that?
That dude look just like the devil.
No. Let's not do that. If we stay on slavery, when we start that forever, it's slavery that led to Jim Crow, that led to redlining, that led to the war on poverty, that led to the war on drugs, that led to situations that even your partner cited.
Yeah, and
that's the government's job.
But
That's
you
the
want to
government's
respond
job.
to that today by discriminating again on the basis of race,
No. It's a
reinforcing
socialist-
the divides. Again, instead of, I mean, we can't go back.
Hey,
and
pause. See, every time when black folks say, hey, listen, I want this because this happened to me, white folks always then try to include everybody in that
Right.
specific thing.
Right.
No, now you're going to race. Now we should be including everybody. That's what he's trying to do, because he know what he's saying is right. You know what I mean? It's they benefit off everything. They benefit off the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's who they benefit. That's how they make money. That's how they rule the world, is by our labor. This dude is crazy as hell, man. Is it more?
The big Cookie Monster eyebrows.
We have to move forward without reinforcing divides, without discriminating on the basis of race, without taking from one group to give to another. We have to move forward for equality for all. We're not trying to look backwards.
So hold on, pause. It's easy to say that when you're so far ahead of the black. Right. Remember that video where it was on a track and it was a black dude and it was a white dude that was running. I think it might have been the other ones. Racist, right? So when they shot the gun, the black man was still sitting there, right? I think he had a chain on his ankle or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Right.
Yeah,
And you see the other races running laps around the black race, and now he finally gets that start. See, that's exactly what's happening right now. Now, as I always say, you so far ahead of us. Now it's like, all right, yeah, let's forget about the past. You should be doing this. You have these rights now. You should be here. No.
But yeah, because now that you control everything, okay, let's all be even. Let's be equal. But that ain't
It'll never be equal in America.
Right.
Ever. We'll never be, no matter how much money we have, we'll never be equal to them in America while they're in power, whatsoever. Come on.
Well, we have.
That was it? Yeah. All right. Next video.
Or this white rock right here? Be honest. Don't lie to me.
The rock, it serves a purpose.
Wait, go
on.
Wait a minute. Now, the first, you couldn't hear, he said, me or this white rock right here. Let's see what the Edomite said.
Me or this white rock right here? Be honest. Don't lie to me.
The rock, it serves a purpose.
He said the rock serves a purpose.
What if I move next door?
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Well, there's nothing I can legally do about it.
Have you ever slept with
Press pause. He says nothing I legally can do about it. That don't mean he ain't gonna do something about it. Yeah. Legally do something about it. You heard me? And also,
look at his no lip.
He could bite you. Listen, if he bit you, you would definitely turn it to him.
This is a
long pocket. I'm sorry, long pocket wearing, stretched out collar. I can't stand these. Get your hear ye sideburns having ass.
He got pleated camouflage.
Get your gorilla hung on my collar face. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
But this
my
is
ears never stop growing. Go ahead.
This is a dirty Edomite saying this.
Yeah.
This is a dirty Edomite saying this. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit.
Yeah, go back to the
It's
teeth.
only like
Go back to the teeth. If he bite you, it'd be a barcode.
go back. Yeah.
If he bite you, it'd be a barcode.
It'd be a barcode.
Go back. Yeah, go back to the beginning. It's only 40 seconds.
You okay?
Or this white rock right here. Be honest. Don't lie to me.
Hold on, pause. Back it up a little bit. I just peeped this. Back it up a little bit. This is how you know our people. Play it. Stop.
You got a Trump shirt.
Trump was right about everything.
See, hey, but I like stuff like this because I love when Esau cracked their face when they ask questions like this. He's asking not to see if he's really racist.
Yeah.
He's asking because he want to be included.
Right.
With white folk. That's why he got the Trump shirt on.
Yeah.
Listen, man, and I love when they get they feelings hurt because it's real. Ain't nothing you can do about it. They have a perpetual hatred towards you. And our people seem like it's not the most godliest thing you can do on this earth as a black man is including white folks into it. They feel like that's the most godly thing you can do is include it. They don't, not Chinese now. You can have them chinks. They can do whatever they want to do. But white folks, you got to bring them in. You got to forgive them.
Bro. Even the hobo Edomite. He feels like I'm over you. He don't care how much money you have. The Rock is more worth it than you.
He said it serves a purpose. Y'all didn't hear? Play that again.
It serves a purpose.
He gonna say it.
Play it.
Or this white rock right here. Be honest. Don't lie to me.
The rock, it serves a purpose. There's a lot of those little white rocks we got to road.
What if I move next door?
Look at there. Look at the teeth. Oh, yeah.
Do it back.
Have you ever slept with a black girl?
No.
Would you ever sleep with a black girl?
No.
What's your type, by the way?
I don't have any type.
Labor Day or Black History?
Labor Day.
If it was up to you, would you want all black people gone?
I wouldn't want to be around them.
He said Black History or Labor Day. Labor Day is their day, right? He picked his holidays. Our people hate guys' holy days. You get that? That's for them, and they hate it. He love his own heritage. He love his self.
Hey,
you can't be mad at him for that.
Hey, watch this. Get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 10. And some of y'all might be thinking, oh, well, that's just the hillbilly, the white man, that hillbilly southern white man. That's a Confederate. He probably from the Confederate South or whatever.
Tennessee or something.
Yeah. No, facts. Mississippi.
See, this man, it's probably in, where you from? Pulaski, Tennessee. This probably where it's at.
No,
right?
facts.
This probably where it's at.
But it ain't just them. Understand this. Upper echelon Esau thinks like this.
Your doctor,
matter of fact,
your dentist.
Your best friends that you think are your friends at work think like this. Because please believe, like y'all see what's going on in Mississippi, where they got bills trying to bring back Jim Crow, things of that nature. Don't think for a second that if that goes into effect, what your so-called white friends won't turn on your behind, won't switch it up on your behind. I'm telling you.
They're going to say, sorry, it's the law.
It's the law. I'm telling you, sorry.
I have to own you.
And I've been there. I'm speaking from experience. Like, I'm telling you, you keep thinking the Bible is a joke. Read that.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Watch this.
But executing thy judgments upon them by little and little.
Read.
Thou gavest them place of repentance, not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation.
This is a naughty generation. Understand that this is a naughty generation. Read.
And that their malice.
Their what?
And that their malice.
Read.
Was bred in them.
Ain't no good ones. Oh, yeah, that's a good white man. No, it says their malice was bred in them. That's why what you read in Obadiah, they all got to go. Every last one. Because they ain't right. They're a naughty generation. Their malice is bred in him. So you keep being deceived and buffooned, if that's the right word to say, that this Edomite care for you. Because I'm telling you, let Jim Crow pass. He gonna switch up. I'm telling you, he gonna about face on your behind.
Hey, that's even if you have a a friend you grew up with.
Yeah, I'm
that's
telling
white.
you.
Because what happens? I bet you money they know all the black jokes. Because they parents, he grew up. They parents was saying those jokes. You know what I
Right.
mean? Those little black weird.
Hey, I give you a
subtle
story.
jokes type
I
deals.
give you a story. And this is where I knew. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, y'all just pretend to
Oh,
like
yeah, they
us.
pretenders.
I had a dude that was on my basketball team. We was cool. Like that was what was considered my white friend. I was young, best friend. So he's like, "Hey man, I'm having a sleepover, man. You come over." We was kids. I probably was 9th grade. "Hey man, you come over. We having this, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in my house. Da 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 da." So I get over there. I'm the only black kid. I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. It's normal where I'm from to be the only black kid around a bunch of white people. So, you know, all his white friends is there. Next thing you know, parents go to sleep. We all outside. And next thing you know, here come the nigga jokes. And now we fighting and stuff. And I'm looking at my partner, who's supposed to be my friend, like, what's up with the hell going on? He's like,
sorry, nigger.
Sorry, nigger. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I apologize, but I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna go tell on them for treating you like this. And that's when I knew, oh, okay, yeah. It don't matter how much they say they your friend, just know they gonna ride with their race. They gonna ride with their nation against you. I understand that.
But you could have told him like, man, hey, listen, I'm at least I'm half.
Man, they don't care about that. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about that.
You see his forehead.
Hey, listen. I tried that. I tried that a couple times, but it always fails. So I learned that real quick.
Hey, check this out.
I learned real quick. I used to, well, my mom's wife. Nobody care. Nigger.
Your mom's a nigger lover.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it be. Right, nigger loving mom.
Check this out. That they know that don't matter. They know that don't matter. We the only ones worried about. We mix.
Yeah,
we mix. If Esau said you touch it, they ain't messing with you
at all.
You ain't 100%. You ain't them. Period.
You don't eat.
Did you finish that?
Too much mayonnaise on your sandwich?
No. Finish that. Yeah.
There's no way getting around.
Yeah. Read that last part. Matter of fact, read it again.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 10. But executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance, not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation, and that their malice was bred in them.
Their malice is bred in them, read.
And that their cogitation would never be changed.
It's never gonna change. Yeah. They might look their thought process, their mentality, how they move, it ain't gonna change it. So stop thinking, black people, that you can change it.
That's even if you married a white woman or white man, whatever, that person is never going to change. When it comes down to
and that's what our people think.
They hate you,
Our
bro.
people want to march. They want to, like, even with that video, that whole the video we seen before that where they was talking about reparations. Our people think you gonna be able to change the mentality of this demon. No, he is evil and wicked to the core. You ain't changing that.
Hey, the people in the comments said, you probably said I'm Drake cousin.
You know, yeah.
You know Drake went out by
Nah,
then.
Drake went out there. Drake went out there.
I'm Drake cousin.
Nah, Drake. Yeah. Some of y'all young. Drake went out back then.
Nah. All right, go ahead. Next video.
Hey, with all praise, you made it out. I think.
Yeah, man.
Because
we was in the backwoods.
They could have sold you into slavery.
No facts. No real talk.
That's right.
Real talk.
They could have black-faced you and all types of stuff. But listen, remember.
That's just one of many fights I got into with that.
But real talk, remember the lady that went over there as an adult.
They killed her.
Went over there, had a sleepover with all these white women.
Yeah.
And they killed her. Killed her, bro.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
It happens, man.
And you thinking you done, oh yeah, Becky, that's my friend. Yeah, Billy, yeah, we're good, man. I'm cool with Cody. We're good.
Yeah, or you want to fit in with your coworkers.
Exactly, yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Yep.
This guy can run around with a gun, act like a fuckhead head ass all day long and still keep his shit and have y'all write the press release.
Hold on, run it back.
So this guy can run around with a gun, act like a fuckhead head ass all day long and still keep his shit and have y'all write the press release for him.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Kyrie Irving, I'm somewhere with smoke coming from my head right now. Because all I did was tweet out an Amazon link and I lost my Nike deal to Ja Morant.
This guy's showing hammers, he's flashing, beating up kids, and then Kyrie puts a link and look how much flack he got compared to this young man.
Nah, Muggsy Bogues was about to be in trouble. Airsoft. Who was he about to shoot with that little tiny...
Hey, but with this though, this is an eye opener for our people. Listen, the Most High is strategic, bro. Most High is strategic. Now notice, like we said, if you're living under a rock, we all know what happened with Kyrie. Kyrie posted a leak. He lost everything behind it. He lost deals. He lost money. He got suspended from games and all types of stuff, right? For posting a tweet that they deem as anti-Semitic. But then again, you got Ja Morant, who's acting like what they call them, thugs. Mm-hmm. He's on a video, toting a gun. You know what I mean? He flashing a gun and stuff.
Beating up it was at a 17-year-old.
He beat a 17-year-old up. His mama called him to come beat up a 17-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Come on.
And everything that Kyrie did was legal. It wasn't against the league. They made that up. They made it.
He didn't say anything.
He just posted a link.
That's what I'm saying. But they made it seem like it was illegal what he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, what he's doing, he actually doing illegal stuff.
Right. And he broke NBA guidelines.
That's what I'm saying.
And the brother, he kept his deals.
Yep,
He's still getting paid.
Matter of fact, Nike came at his defense.
Wow.
Nike came in. If y'all can't find that post where Nike actually came for his defense.
But this is no different from the music industry though. You know what I mean? You toting guns. You know how they perpetuate.
You perpetuate.
Right. They're used to that. They want. That's how they promote their business.
That's the image that they want for the
exactly.
Black
yes.
They want that image.
Exactly.
What Kyrie was talking about is
they don't want that.
It's more of a righteous approach.
Strong
black man taking care of his family because Kyrie's married with kids. Like they don't want. That's the image that they don't want.
Because you got to think in Esau's kingdom, Ja Morant, that type of person is the idol that they want to be portrayed to black people. Whereas what Kyrie was trying to do, or not even what he was trying to do, he just posted a link.
Right.
But that link promoted what?
Who we are.
Yep. Coming back to who we are as a people. And who they not. and who they are.
Right.
But Ja Morant keeps that same perpetual, because people going, you already know, people are going to idolize these NBA, our especially the young generation. They idolize these NBA players, these rappers, things of that nature. So Ja Morant is the perfect role model in Esau's kingdom for black people.
Have y'all seen that video of them doing like a slideshow of how he grew up? The dude been in private. The dude been in private school his whole damn life.
Hey, what's that 8 Mile? Hey, Clarence,
right?
Clarence the home with both parents.
You gotta find that Clarence.
This cat been in private school his whole
with
life.
Both parents.
You're both parents. Now you want to be gangster because you got millions.
Oh man,
that is crazy.
Yeah, hey, he was Clarence from 8 Mile. Papa Doc from 8 Mile.
What's this?
Yeah, that's it right there. Hey, read that.
The Daily Mail.
An article by Daily Mail. Nike releases statement in support of Ja Morant after he apologized for flashing a gun at a strip club. As sportswear,
he flashed a gun at a strip club.
He had a strip club. That's a model guy.
He had to go to a sensitivity training and like that.
No.
But why?
Right, he didn't have to meet with the ADL.
Yeah, damn.
So the strip club letting guns in. Okay. All right.
But that's a model though. He's at a strip club.
There was some more on the statement.
Keep going up. He ain't finished reading.
As sportswear giant sticks with controversial NBA star just a month after launching his signature shoe.
Scroll down. Where's the statement?
Scroll down.
Scroll down. Oh, scroll back up. Scroll back up.
Look how he holding the gun all goofy.
He ain't never held a gun. Keep
scrolling. I could have got a better article than this.
It's right there.
You posted it? This?
Bro,
go out. There was a better article posted.
He holding that gun like
go to broadcast group. Yeah.
And he about to say pew 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 pew
pew pew.
pew pew pew. Everybody take that, Negro. I got a gun.
Give me a ride before I touched your ass.
All right. I just want to see the statement. Yeah, there it is. Go scroll up right there. It says shams.
Okay.
Want to highlight it?
Yeah, right there.
Shams Charina of the Athletic reports that Murat's sneaker sponsor has weighed in on the scandal. Nike issued the following message: "We appreciate Ja's accountability and that he is taking the time to get the help he needs. We support his prioritization of his well-being."
Wow.
Wow.
You can't make this up. You can't make
this up. Here it is. Where was that energy with Kyrie? But this just shows you how, I'm telling you, this right here should be an eye opener, like you said, Cap, for blacks and Hispanics. Some people are gonna see it. Some people are gonna go right back.
This is one of many eye openers.
They don't want black superstars to start raising up. We gotta realize what they don't want to happen no more, right? Remember back in the 60s, who do they have? They had Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Muhammad who?
You heard me.
No. Who would you say?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu
Dhabi. I ain't said that. That's what y'all said.
Nelson Muhammad Ali.
So you had
Abu Dhabi.
No, y'all didn't. No.
So you had people like y'all done made me mess up.
Damn, you found the video.
It's Muhammad Ali.
Right.
You had Muhammad Ali. You had
Hobby Lobby.
what's his name? Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You had several stars like what's his name? Bill Cosby. You had a lot of people back in the day that was rising up for their people, even while they was in those high places. Mm-hmm. They was coming together. They was trying to form things and put things together. Right? They did that. They don't want that today.
Right.
They don't want people to wake up. And pretty much back then, it was still prevalent of racism, blatant, like openly. Now these Negroes think they made it because they get millions of dollars.
Yep.
Right? They want you to be so far removed. They don't want Negroes to come together and start making an alliance with each other and waking up.
Jim
That's
Brown.
why they shut.
Somebody said Jim Brown.
That's why they shut Kyrie down. That's why they shut any basketball or football player down for trying to raise their people.
Same
up,
thing
bro.
that happened with Nick Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Michael Jackson, he stepped up. He
what?
started speaking
Prince?
up. Prince
Yeah.
started
All
speaking
them
up.
cats.
Hey, get Esther 13 and 4.
What's her name? The crack. She's Whitney Houston.
Anytime our people want to come back,
Tyrone Biggums.
Tyrone.
Sylvester Stallone.
Started saying random people.
She said it's our land. She said
He said throw it
we
around
the people. She said we the people.
Craig,
hold on.
Day.
You're right. Hold on. A couple of names I'm seeing in the comments. James Brown, Harry Belafonte, Sammy Davis Jr., Dick Gregory, Sidney Poitier. All of them, they was major stars, and they all was close, and they came together often. You know what I mean? They created their movies together.
Yeah.
All of that stuff, they kept it in tune. These these young cats today don't give a damn about history. They don't give a damn about nothing. Just give me the bag. That's all they care about. That's why they ruined, bro.
Hey, watch
That's
this.
why they turning gay. They got their nails painted. They wearing purses and and dresses and nightgowns and muumuus. They doing all this dumb shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, but this is how these nations look and view our people that try to come back to who they are or try to come back to the laws of God and who they are according to the Bible. This is how these nations look at you, and this is why you'll have an incident like the Kyrie and Ja Morant, where Kyrie, he'll post a post and they will freaking tried to lynch this man and drug him through the mud. But here you is, John Morant acts like a nigga. And we support you. We support you.
He's a half nigga.
This is how they look at us. This is how they view us.
He really ain't about that life.
Nah.
This is Esther in the Apocrypha, chapter 13 and verse 4. Declared unto us that in all nations throughout the world there was scattered a certain malicious people that had laws contrary to all nations.
So this is the he that I believe is Haman is speaking concerning the Israelites and our stance in regards to Persia. But this is exactly how they feel today. This is how they look at us when we try to go back to our nationality, when we try to go back to our true heritage. It says, declaring unto us that in all nations throughout the world there was scattered a certain what?
There were scattered a certain malicious people.
Malicious people. Think about it. Kyrie just posted a post and they deemed that as malicious. Oh, hate speech. Oh, anti-Semitism. All that nonsense. They view us as a malicious people. We just out here reading the Bible. Oh, you a hate group. Oh, you hating, you murdering, and now they start saying we murdering people and hate crimes and all this. Read on.
That had laws contrary to all nations.
Because that's the point. Our laws are contrary to all nations. Read.
And continually despise the commandments of kings.
Read.
So as the uniting of our kingdoms,
read,
honorably intended by us, cannot go forward.
And that's what they understand, because when we come back to the laws of God, they understand that, okay, our kingdom cannot stand. We won't be able to unite. Our kingdom won't be able to unite if these malicious people that are contrary to our laws come back together. Read on.
Verse 5. Seeing then we understand that this people alone is continually in opposition unto all men.
Read.
Differing in the strange manner of their laws, and evil affected to our
That's
state.
how they look at us. What we're doing to them is an evil affected toward their state. And you know what? It is. Because what we doing is going to what? Bring about God's kingdom. Right. And it's ultimately going to lead to what? The destruction of theirs. So they understand this, and this is why they view us like this. This is why you'll have situations like Kyrie and John Morant. Was that it? Was there more?
It's a little more.
Go ahead.
And evil affected to our state, working all the mischief they can.
It says working all the mischief we can. All we doing is reading the Bible, telling people to stop selling drugs, get off the crack, get off the coke, take care of husbands, take care of your wives and your children. Stop being a deadbeat father. But we're working all mischief when we do that. I'm telling you.
We number 2 on the hate.
Yeah, we number 2 on the hate group.
Yeah.
On the SPL hate list. Read on.
That our kingdom may not be firmly established.
That was it. All right, y'all
play that video.
They failed it. Oh damn.
About you went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence is the home of all parents. And Clarence parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook because ain't no such thing as halfway crook.
Damn.
Wow.
I told y'all he was Clarence from 8.
Hey, go back to the video with Queen Flip.
Hey, but on that, because he may be watching, and we pray the brother repents. But a lot of times,
you know what I'm talking
about? This is what Esau does: is they grab
the video before this
black men like this, young, impressionable black men like this, give them money, and have them act like that, have them portray themselves like that. So hey, we pray the brother repents.
Because they know our people will follow.
Yeah, they know our people will follow.
Examples.
Yep.
That's why they do that.
We pray the brother repent, but dang.
Go ahead.
God act like a fuckhead head ass all day long and still keep his shit and have y'all write the press release for him. If I'm Kyrie Irving, I'm somewhere with smoke coming from my head right now. Because all I did was tweet out an Amazon link, and I lost my Nike deal to John Morant.
This guy's showing hammers, he's flashing, beating up kids, and then Kyrie puts a link, and look how much flack he got compared to this young man.
Nah, Muggsy Bogues was about to be in trouble. Airsoft. Who was he about to shoot with that little tiny ass gun?
Wow, that was it.
This is America.
All right, go ahead to the next video.
The 25-year-old was last seen alive in October. Now, parts of his body were found in the woods a month later, and another haunting detail. His family says Carter went to the local police department and reported being scared for his life. He believed a group of white men were following him. My next guest has been intimately involved in this case. Joining me now, Ben Crump law investigator, Arthur Silky Slim Reed. It's just mind-blowing to see this kind of case happening, Arthur. And it's my understanding he last talked to his mother on the phone October 1st, and he warned her. He was saying that there were some issues with his employer, right?
Yes, with his employer, and then he said that 3 trucks of white men had started following him, and then he texted his mom saying that if anything happened to me, so-and-so has something to do with it. He had these men trying to kill me. And then he was up.
So he already knew something was up. He already knew something was up, and you're going to see that this is happening in Mississippi, by the way.
Right.
That you're going to see that the police and everybody involved down there, they were saying that there was no foul play involved. Even though before he dies, he tells his mom, "Hey, if something happened to me, this guy did it." He knew something was going on.
That's foul play.
Hold on.
Yes.
How is it no foul play?
Right.
And he was dismembered.
Right.
When they trying to say it was an
animal
animal
to himself.
No,
like that,
well, that's what they're trying to say.
That's what they was trying to say, but based off how it was severed, it wasn't. There's no way it was an animal.
They're gonna
attack.
talk about how his body. That's how his body looking. It was less than a year after when they found him. It was way less than a year when they found him. Your body don't decompose that quick. But go ahead, go to the next timestamp. Right there.
So on the first they ruled out foul play. We don't see any foul play. When his head was detached from his spinal cord.
How does that happen?
I don't know, man. It's Mississippi. It's Mississippi burning 2023, and we're
Hey,
on top
pause.
of this.
And Mississippi is trying to bring back Jim Crow. Remember the legislature guy, the councilman was like, "Hey, listen, I want to add something. This dude hanging.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Listen, they all and listen. I guarantee nobody believed the young kid.
Yep.
Nobody believed what he was saying. Listen, man, they trying to kill me, bro. You know what I mean? They trying to kill me. They trying to do this, and that. Oh, boy, you tripping. And then it happened, right? You in Mississippi. They trying to do this, man. Go ahead.
Wait, what you gonna find too? I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
So somebody tell that, the video you started out with, the white guy who said that they never went through slavery. That is terror. We live in he didn't do anything wrong. Based on the color of his skin, he died. That white boy don't have to go through that.
No.
And when you look more into this story, what they're saying that happened is they caught the guy and then they let him loose the way because they found him. They seen him on like on one of those deer cameras out there in the woods. So they was actually hunting him. So they had him out there. They were hunting him. They had him in some area and they hunted him down and killed him. Like literally like some Hunger Games type.
Like what's that movie with
what's his name? That Ice-T? With Ice-T?
No, it's that movie where they
talking about The
what's
Wire?
it? Something Bellum. What is it called?
Antebellum.
When they out there have a whole slave quarters in the woods somewhere that nobody know, in the middle of the city.
They had a movie where Ice-T was in it like that.
You talking about New York Undercover? Where he was the dude Jesse there trying to catch him. Nah, I know what you're talking about. They trying to catch Jesse. And he kept getting away with crime. I remember that.
Hey, y'all come get Lahab, y'all.
What's wrong with you?
Come get Lahab, y'all. He broke.
He had one line. Ice-T had one line. You better get your hands off of me. That's the movie talking about.
He had a Denzel Washington line.
Hey, is that the movie you talking about?
Hands off of me.
Is that the movie?
There was a movie starring Ice-T.
Yeah, that was it.
As a slave?
No. No.
Him and Coco.
He was hunted down. That's all I'm saying. He was hunted down. They was hunting black people down.
What's the name of the movie?
Did Master P produced it? Didn't he?
Surviving the Game.
Wasn't it Master P that produced it?
But it wasn't a slave movie.
I thought he was talking about
somebody gotta send me the thing. Don't send me nothing. I don't want to know what it is. It was a Master P production.
I gotta watch it now.
Surviving the Game.
Go ahead, press play.
24/7, we haven't rested on this case. And think about this, that We've had this case since December, right after the remains were found in November, and couldn't get a news story broke on it. Only a couple of people would show up, only a couple of cameras would show up, so we couldn't get the story broke until now, once we had the images of the remains. And what the state was actually telling us is we're conducting an autopsy, so we're going to turn the body over to y'all as soon as we get through. So when they call and say that they were turning over the body, when I went to Mississippi and it was the size of a shoebox, I was like, what kind of sick joke is this?
No animal did that.
They cut his head off.
No animal did that.
That's how you know that's
bro.
a clean.
No
That's an
animal,
axe,
bro.
Not
That's
even
a-
an axe. That's a clean
Saw type
a
of-
clean
saw-
saw
he sawed
type
it
thing.
off.
Because even an axe, it would have been, it would have broke.
Yeah, you're right.
It would have, bro. They get limitations for 17. I'm sorry.
So they had power tools.
Because they said that his body was there where they found it. They found some of it, but then they found more of his body parts in on another land.
They
on
tortured
somebody
him.
else's land.
They tortured him.
Yeah, and split his body.
So
up.
so that's what they did to make it seem like it wasn't foul play because his body was in another place.
Right.
Make it seem like
So the
animals took it.
But it wouldn't decompose. They had to put something on him. You know how they do like acid and stuff. They had to put something on to make his body decompose that quick.
Yeah.
Like you'll see mummies that are still like they have something on them. And they talk about that in this video. Go ahead.
Hey, read that.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
This nation cannot save us. Because you heard him in the beginning of it. It's everybody was in cahoots. The police officers, everyone. Oh, it's we can't determine foul play. Right. Obviously, you could tell there was foul play, but because this nation is in cahoots with each other, because I guarantee you the police officer is probably one of their buddies or friends. The judge is probably they kin somewhere down the line. Something
they all be knowing.
That they all know, and they all be in cahoots. That's why. Read it again.
They white.
Verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
That's why it's vain help, because this nation is not for our benefit. Not the legal system, the judicial system, the all three of them the executive branch, all them branches, none of them of the politician, the religious branch, all these different factions of this country is not for our help. It's not for our benefit. That's why things like this happen. I'm pretty sure this ain't the only case. This is just the only case that got found or caught and has made news. I guarantee you there's thousands of cases just like this throughout America, to where somebody done went missing. Because you see it, missing persons all the time. And it's majority of who? Who's the majority of the missing people? Our people. And I guarantee you it's probably situations just like this to where they done got snatched up and Esau done some old freaky, vile, malicious things to our people and scattered their body and remains, and then they just missing forever. Read on.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Read.
They hunt our steps.
This is a prime example. They hunt our steps. He knew he was being followed. He texts his mother like, hey, listen, if something happened to me, this is who did it. I know. They hunt our steps. Read on.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
And understand this, it's only going to get worse. Understand that what they trying to do in Mississippi, Mississippi is a pilot. I don't know if any of y'all familiar with how they do it. This is the pilot state for bringing back Jim Crow, bringing back this stuff. And if it goes over well and it's successful, please believe that pilot is going to now be distributed
Alabama,
everywhere else. It's going to start going everywhere. I'm telling you, they hunt our steps. Read on.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Now, just in case you might think, oh, this is talking about somebody else. Read the next verse.
Verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than eagles of the heaven.
That eagle is the white man. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles in the heaven. So you better listen to this Bible and understand this Bible is a true book.
Hey, give me Baruch 4 before we move on. Baruch 4 and start at verse 6. Listen, this is gonna keep happening. This is going to keep happening until our people wake up. All right, and it's a reason why we're going through this. Come on.
The book of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6.
Come on.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
So we were sold to our oppressors, not to destroy us. All right? It was not to destroy us, but what? Come on.
But because ye moved God to wrath.
We moved God. We pissed God off. This is why we in the conditions we are in today. We pissed God off. Why? We didn't want to keep the commandments of God. We didn't want to serve him. We wanted to serve other gods. We was in idolatry, adultery, fornication, all this other stuff we was doing. We didn't want to serve God like we were supposed to. But God didn't send us over here to be destroyed. It's for us to wake up. Come on.
But because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
So God did this.
Right.
God put us in this situation, right? To wake us up. Come on.
Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to God.
So that's what it was. We was sacrificing. We was worshiping other gods. That's what we doing today. Your Christianity, your Islam, your Hinduism, your Buddhism, your all of that stuff. Money, fame, fortune. That's all idolatry. Come on.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God.
We have lost our way. We have forgotten the Most High God. We have forgotten the laws, statutes, and commandments that God gave you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Come on.
That brought you up. And ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you.
So we want to go back home. We want to go back home. We grieve it. Come on.
Verse 9. For when she saw the wrath of God coming upon you,
come on,
she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion. God hath brought upon me great mourning.
That's what we in today. We can't even fathom what's going on. We are in great mourning right now. Come on.
For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them.
Come on.
With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Verse 12. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow.
Jump down to verse 21.
Verse 21. Be of good cheer, O my children.
But God said, be of good cheer, O my children. Relax. I'm going to redeem y'all. All right. Come on.
Cry unto the Lord.
Cry unto the Lord. Make supplication, as it said in 1 Kings 8. Right. Come on.
And he shall deliver you from the power and hand of the enemy.
The Most High God is going to deliver us once we start keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Listen, it's almost over. We just got to press through. We got to stay focused. We got to endure until the end. All right. That's it on that. Let's go to the next video. Running out of time.
We turn out of this story. Tonight, 3 Wilmington, North Carolina police officers have been fired after a routine audit of a patrol car camera uncovered what authorities describe as extremely racist comments toward African Americans. Here's CBS's Jeff the Gaze.
An internal probe by the Wilmington Police Department reveals hate-filled conversations with 3 veteran officers. Officer Kevin Piner is heard telling Corporal Jesse Moore that the protest would soon lead to a civil war and that he is ready. He goes on to tell Moore that he was going to buy a new assault rifle and soon we are just going to go out and start slaughtering them expletive N-words.
Wow.
Piner says a civil war is needed to wipe them off the expletive map. That'll put them back about 4 or 5 generations.
Hold on, pause. This is a police officer.
Right.
I'm telling you, y'all, listen,
That's what they wait for.
you better wake up. I'm telling you, Mississippi is the pilot. Yeah, I'm telling you. Because think about it. Let's say something like that passes. Like they go back to Jim Crow. These are police officers that think like this. You don't think they finna come with the full force of the law? With his new assault rifle?
They always talking about is that one. That one. Nah, he's talking to
He's just the one that got caught. That's it. He's just the one that got caught. It's all of them.
Yeah, you know, if you're around other officers that don't play that, you'll never hear one of them talk about it.
Right.
So it lets you know that they all talk like this amongst each other. Like you said, they the one that got caught.
Because, like, back it up. This is where you got to pay attention, like you said, you got to pay attention to the verbiage. He's talking to somebody, and he's including a group. Play it. Back it up a little bit.
So why the other person not up there with him?
Like I said, he the only one that got caught.
Assault rifle and soon we are
Hold on, back it up. Right there.
that the protest would soon lead to a civil war, and that he is
That
ready.
he was ready.
He went on to tell Moore that he was going to buy a new assault rifle. And
Hold on, pause.
A new one.
Now,
that's a crime.
He listen to the verbiage of the news anchor. The news anchor is just singling it to him. That he goes on to say, no, it says we. When you read the statement, it says we are just gonna go out and start slaughtering them effing niggas.
Meaning we got people,
meaning more than just him.
We've been talking about this for a minute.
Exactly.
Wow. So
it ain't just him.
So think about it. I'm gonna go back to Kyrie, right? If anybody would have hopped on Kyrie, bang, they would have lost everything with him. If they would have, he's talking to someone in the patrol car. I know the story. He's talking to someone. Nobody knows his name. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
Right, it wasn't plastered all over.
Nobody knows this
Listen,
dude.
the ADL, they come out and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, well,
He ain't no
hey,
canary.
this discrimination
Listen,
to the black people."
But check this out.
Canary website.
He ain't on the canary. He ain't on the canary website.
But check this out,
Front
Cap.
page.
He's actually talking about killing people, performing the murders of people. He's actually talking about, I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy a new gun. He's actually saying he's going to do it. The man just posted a link and said that's hatred. That's detriment to our nation. He's talking about wiping people off the face of the earth and nothing.
And that's how you know all these organizations were set up against us.
Absolutely.
Understand that. Because a situation like them, they don't care about this. This is fine. They fired him, but that was a slap on the wrist. Because I guarantee you he got pension, he got all kind of other things to where he gonna be set up and he good. All these organizations, your ADL, your Canary Missions, all them, they were set up and tasked to be solely against us. Understand that, because if they were what they say they were, they would have been all over something like this.
Right.
They'd have been all over something like this.
Go ahead.
And whoever was attached to him, they would have plastered all their faces, where they work at, and all that.
Yep.
To go out and start slaughtering them expletive N-words. Feiner says a civil war is needed to wipe them off the expletive map. That'll put them back about 4 or 5 generations. Later, during a phone call with Feiner, Moore refers to a woman he arrested as the N-word and says she needed a bullet in her head right then. Donnie Williams is the department's new police chief. He fired the officers on his first day.
When you talk about killing people and generations of people, that is disturbing.
According to investigators, the officers blame their comments on the stress of today's climate in law enforcement. CBS News has reached out to the police union and the 3 officers for comment. So far, they haven't responded. Jeff Begay.
So black people,
black people saw that black chief and went right back to sleep.
They was like this.
Oh, okay, a black person fired him out.
Yeah, they were like this. Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Whew, boy, thought I had to go tear up a building or something. Okay, black chief, I'm gonna go, chill out.
All right, next video. I'm still on this.
A new lawsuit says a black man from Schenectady was told he could not use the same door as everyone else at a construction site because he was, quote, colored.
Boy was the only black man on the work site. He says the incident is always the first topic he discusses with his therapist, and the emotions, they're still very raw.
That was a tough one to swallow. It's a tough one to swallow.
Don't all this sound like
Corey
Jim
Joy
Crow?
is a proud man.
Black codes?
He takes his job seriously as a construction worker.
Yep. Hey.
He's been doing this for about 7 years.
You keep thinking that
Until now,
it's only
Corey
back
said
then.
He's never been told something like this.
He said, you colored. He said, all the colored people here, go through the door right there on the side.
Damn.
So I'm like,
this is in 2023, guys.
I said, nobody never talked to me like that
2023.
Last September, Joy says he accepted
Hold on,
a job.
pause. You hear what he said? Nobody's ever talked to me like that ever in my life. Now, what if there was another black man that said something crazy to him? What do you think would have happened?
It'd
It'd probably been a fight.
It'd have been a fight.
No, yeah.
Gun would have pulled out. And
He all
everything.
hurt about to cry.
This
and
man
stuff.
about to cry. He didn't do a damn thing to these white folks.
He about to cry.
No, I can
Right.
tell you what happened, Paulo. I was there on that job site. I was there on that job site that day.
Hey, who let Billy Bob in here?
Listen. Hey, Azariah, listen. I was at that job site that day, and what happened was, someone had wiped chocolate.
Your glasses is foggy, man.
Listen, okay, it's hot in here. You guys keep it kind of hot in here. You know, you people don't like the AC. But listen, what happened is somebody smeared chocolate, okay, on the doorknob when they were going in, and
what are you talking?
That's why we made them walk through the other door, because some of the black had rubbed off on one of their hands, and we wanted to make sure that it wasn't fecal matter. So that's what that is. So you have to get the context of the entirety of what went on that day.
Hey, somebody I don't believe nothing you said right now.
Well, if you
what's
don't,
your name?
you got to believe something.
What's your name?
My name is Brock Carrington.
You like a damn fool right now.
Wait, what do you mean, Paul?
You like a damn fool with that damn.
Paul, I'm just saying, man.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just saying.
Security.
Okay, well, security. I'm gonna get on up out here. Y'all was stop saying I could come in, but that's all right.
No, I did not.
I'll take
No,
off.
I did not.
I'll go ahead and take off.
Hey,
You
man,
guys
play
have
the
a great
video,
night.
man.
Hey, fix your face, all right? Fix your face.
Union to work with AJS Masonry and Rosenblum Development Corporation. He says it was to build an apartment complex at 745 Broadway in Albany.
They needed somebody to drive machinery, deliver.
Oh, this was in Albany. Albany, New York.
Joy says it was the second day on the job.
So it ain't just the South.
Everybody was ready to eat lunch.
It ain't just the South.
Some of them wanted to
As
heat up
people
their
might
food.
think.
Joy says he and another white employee were told there was a microwave inside a trailer on site. They asked to use it. And that's when he says those racist comments were made by Jim Schellenberger. This lawsuit was filed last week against Rosenblum Development, AJS Masonry, and Jim Schellenberger, the superintendent.
That does sound
at
like
Rosenblum.
that sounds like the ish people.
Like a burger.
The raw burgers.
Or a bloom.
The raw burgers.
He'll never work again in New York.
I don't know.
He'll never work again in New York.
I'm sorry.
Raw burger.
Raw burgers. Raw. Y'all know raw burgers. Raw burgers. Esau raw. Never mind.
Sorry, y'all.
All right, next video.
Let's try to.
Yeah,
Trying to make
it
a
works.
joke.
No, it works. It does.
Ain't Albany like the capital of New York? Am I mistaken?
So.
Ain't that right?
I believe it is. Albany.
Anybody know? Is it Albany? I think so.
Go ahead.
Woman is getting paid $1 million because, well, a store clerk said, we don't serve black people. That's a no-no. Let's put up her people full mass here. All right? A black Portland woman. Her name is Rose Wakefield.
Portland.
Ms. Wakefield has now been awarded.
So it's not just the South.
$1 million in damages after finding she was discriminated against by a gas station employee who told her, and I quote, I don't serve black people.
Wow.
That's it? That was it?
That was it.
All right.
Let's think about it. Like you said earlier, remember how the white man, dude came up with the rock, right? You see how dirty that white man was? You see this cash register making $12 an hour?
Right.
Still,
we don't serve your kind.
We don't serve your kind around here.
I'm gonna have to interject real quick, Paulo. Listen, I just stepped out for a second. I'm sorry. Listen, I was standing behind that lady too, and she had passed gas something wicked. That's why the clerk actually.
Nobody believes.
That's all I'll say.
Nobody believes nothing you say, sir.
Well, you should believe it. If you don't believe that, you can believe something else. All right. I'm gonna get on up out of here though. That's all. That's all the time I gotta do. Hey.
Next video.
Fix
Next
your face.
video.
I'm out of here.
Next video.
You know your roots. It's February. Your mom is never letting anyone in. You're nothing but a slave.
Are you serious right now?
Hey, pause. So you see what they're saying, right? These are high school kids, right? I guarantee you, they fathers are what? Police officers.
Yep.
Judges. Doctors, lawyers, dentists, all of that, right?
And what religion are they?
They're Christians.
They're from the Catholic Church.
Catholic high school.
Philadelphia Catholic high school students accused of sending
They're
racist
Christians.
videos
They Christians.
in
They're
blackface
Christians.
to black students via Snapchat. Dang.
and it's so effortless to them. They'll say, "I'm not racist. I got black friends.
My hairspray is black.
Yeah,
but this is how you know you can't change
my black
them.
face is black.
You can't change
I
them.
passed black dude in the car on the way to work. I don't know.
What? Anyways, yeah, that's new. That started and ended here.
I was trying to think.
It's black every time I close my eyes.
It is.
Oh man! But that's how you know they teach their kids this stuff.
Yeah.
That's why it ain't went nowhere. That's why it ain't went nowhere and it ain't going nowhere because they teach their kids. They learn this
So what
from
happened
somebody.
So what happened to these kids?
Oh, probably nothing. They got a slap on the wrist.
This is crazy. It says, can you read that?
Where the ADL at? Where's the ADL? Where are you?
Passing
Let's talk.
black people on the highway.
Can you read that where it says, let's talk? No,
Let's talk about the white girls, St. Hubert's and Franklin town in northwest Philly, who want to send racist Snapchats to my god sister and the other young black girls at the school. Since the school doesn't want to do anything, I decided to blast their faces.
So pretty much they're witnessing. So pretty much they're witnessing a case of bullying at school. That's pretty much what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. So they wanted to send this to them to further antagonize black kids in these schools, right? Philly is the most, and this is what's the crazy part about it. Philly is the most niggerish city on the planet. It's the worst city. This he talking about the most murderous city ever. It's the worst city I've ever been to in my life. Philly is freaking horrible.
It's Satan's anus.
Captain Joel, man, it's horrible.
Satan's anus.
But ain't a black people person saying nothing about this. Ain't no gangsters care about none of that. What happened? Nothing. Nothing happens, bro. That's crazy, bro. All right, go ahead.
Next video.
This is overseas.
So we showing that it's happening. Racism is happening everywhere. No matter what country, whatever city you at, racism is there. Go ahead.
I let them in, yeah. Answer that. I asked. Why not?
Look, this white boy pissed. Look how they look at it like, cause.
I would just say why. He doesn't know the real reason. Yeah, no, that's fair. There is no tickets. Is there not? But they want tickets there at the door. Yeah, and.
So you see, hold on, pause. Now you see how he's treating. For one, he shouldn't be in no damn club anyway with all these white folks. That's the problem. You're trying to be included with all these white folks.
About to catch mayonnaise herpes.
Yeah. But look how they treating them. Like what? Yeah, I did it, and what?
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. What? He just said mayonnaise herpes. Ain't nobody gonna say anything.
It's a thing. Mayonnaise herpes. It's a thing, guys.
Because white people like mayonnaise
and herpes. It's because of the sexual.
All right, keep going.
What I'm saying is, this is that thing of wanting to be included, right?
So he would be a coconut, right?
Right, he a coconut.
Yeah, he's coconut.
But look how they treating him. But look what happens. They making it seem like it's closed, right? But look how these people walk past them like it's no problem. You're like, what you gonna do about it? Press play.
Or do you let me and my boy? Let you and your boys. Yeah. No. And you even okay if you said okay. Those two actually. No, we're not going to.
They're gonna eat them by still going in.
Yeah. What do you let me?
I don't like this. I don't give a fuck.
See, look, he want to fight. The white boy want to get into. He wants something to happen so bad, bro.
See that smirk?
All right, turn this on.
He got his hands in his pocket. I mean, he tripping.
Man, he
trusting
he
with
tripping.
Sorry about that.
All right, go ahead. Next one.
Next tonight, 3 managers at a Lowe's store in Virginia are out of a job tonight, fired after calling back one of their drivers out on a delivery. The customer the driver was on the way to see allegedly wanted only a white person to make the delivery. Here's ABC's Mars Cavalcampo.
Home improvement retailer Lowe's has apologized after a veteran employee was pulled from a delivery job because he's black.
I got a phone call on the phone telling me to bring the delivery back, saying that I couldn't do the delivery.
Danville, Virginia.
I work with a guy like that. Hold on. I work with a guy like that, bro. I work with him.
He said, "I look at his eye though."
Bro, I work with him. That dude, I work with him.
You know him?
He love Esau,
You know him?
bro. Yes.
You actually work with that guy?
Yes.
Like
What's his name?
him.
Yes. I don't want to say his name on air. But Jeremiah, you know Jeremiah.
Oh, this is Oklahoma?
Oh, no.
This is Oklahoma?
No,
he's
somebody like him.
Personality.
Personality, the same person. Come on, man.
He loves white people. Look at his, listen to his voice. He thought he was included, boy.
Yeah, he thought he was included too. That's the same.
All right. Drop the racism.
Jeremiah like the white people.
We gonna go into the
When
Keishas,
you ask him, come on, help him.
Because they
how much
are
time
a product.
How much time we got left?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, damn. Okay.
We gotta give at least one Keisha.
Let's get one Keisha video.
Because they are a product of
So y'all was right
Kins
with the
and
title.
Care.
Keisha.
They are a product of Willie Lynch.
Go ahead.
Like
Right.
naturally.
It's very interesting. Women don't feel like they need men in a physical sense because life is soft, but it's bullshit. And it's bullshit because you still need men by proxy. 1 and 2. The second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent. I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans. And if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Of course you do. You just named your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on men. And the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, the first thing you do is find a big strong man, shit yourself, and throw the feminism out the window. Feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car.
Hey, I'm sorry. He's spitting facts because all these women, because a lot, and it's mostly black. Because you don't hear Chinese women talking like this. You don't hear white women talking like. There might be a couple that talk like this, but even then, they are in support with Esau's agendas and white America. It'd be black and Hispanic women that think like this, and the moment, like he was saying, the moment something like that happens, somebody breaks in, who they looking for? The man.
That's right.
Or what they do, they run to the white man, the police. They call the police on the black man, or they do certain things like that. They looking for a man. I'm telling you, feminism. All that feminism crap was set up by Esau against black unity, against the black woman. That's what they don't understand. These Keishas don't understand. That's why what he was saying, you were looking for a man. Here it is, and you want to talk all this feminism crap, but as soon as the gunman busts down the door, who you looking for? Who you looking for?
Right. All right, this is gonna be our last video, man. We running over time, all right? So let's play this, and we're gonna shut it down and get ready for Friday Night Raw. You know what I mean, with Deacon Asaph. All right, press play.
All of a sudden it's an issue because I'm saying you're the problem, and if I choose to not birth a child, it's gonna be you because you're the problem. Any logical person would come to that conclusion. Animal species, if they have a runt, meaning an ineffective thing that they birthed, they get rid of it. Wow. They don't keep it around. They get rid of it when it's in its infancy.
Right, real quick. What I know it's a lot of chatter going on, but what this is, they would not show this woman's face, but I remember the interview. Her name is Cynthia G, and she's been advocating for like the last 2 or 3 years for black women to abort black male children.
Damn.
Because she said that, like the Edomite said earlier, they don't serve a purpose and not competitive, things like that. Wow. So that's what she's saying. If you can keep up with it, go ahead.
It's defective.
Talking about the
It's
baby.
only gonna hold you back. It's only gonna be dead weight to you.
Talking about the black baby.
Rendered themselves dead weight, serving absolutely no purpose to black women.
And guess who they learned that from?
Just old code.
Damn.
They Edomite slave, man. That's Willie Lynch all today.
Hey, listen, man. God, this shows you the the disconnect between the black man and the black woman to where they saying abort the baby, kill that baby.
And she has a huge following of black women and white men that support her.
It goes right back to Exodus. I'm telling you, understand
That's
that
crazy, bro.
This society is against us.
All right. We're gonna conclude from there. We got some more Keisha, but we ran out of time, man. All right, so we might revert back if we can late next week or something like that if Deacon want to go over it. But listen, Fix Your Face Friday, man. Let's check out what's coming up next. Deacon Asaph with Friday Night Raw. And we know he finna go in, bro.
Raw and straight out the Bible.
You know he finna go in, bro.
Raw meat, right? Raw meat.
Not
Raw
raw burger. Not raw burger. Not raw burger.
Okay.
Well, all right. Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Happy Sabbath. All right. Shalom.